What's going on, guys? Welcome back for another episode of Voices of Degenerates. This is episode number 5. Let's go. So obviously, as you guys can see, we have been having a lot of fun making these episodes for you guys. We hope that you've been enjoying them just as much as we've been enjoying having them, or creating them, I should say. Today, you can see we got quite the full house. So we got our usuals, and then we got a couple of other guests that you may have already seen. And then, of course, we've got Miriam making her first appearance. Miriam, welcome in. Welcome. She's a ghost.
Hello.
Yep, it's okay.
Until she don't answer her camera.
Hello.
Hello.
Poetry claps, people. Poetry claps.
So, obviously, guys, if this is the 5th episode that you guys are listening to us, again, thank you so much that you have listened to all of our episodes. That is awesome. And
we love you.
Quite the endeavor, I must say, because I don't think I could listen to all 5 of our episodes, at least not back to back.
Nope, I can't. I think I'm quite funny.
But that's only because I edit it, and it's just like, you know what, I'm tired of it. But anyways, we're gonna get into this just like we always do. First segment is gonna be our question segment. So we're gonna open this up with our first question, which I will start because I have been marinating this throughout the entire day. What is your hear me out celebrity crush? All right. So mine, you ready, guys? Here we go. Mine is Aquafina.
Aquafina.
Water.
She is my, hear me out. Yeah, see? Hear me out. She has amazing skin complexion. She has really good cheekbones. She is Asian, which is my weakness. And she is freaking hilarious. She's just so funny. Like, for me, it's like whole package besides being like extremely attractive, because obviously she's not the first person that you think of when you think of Asian beauty, but she's just such an awesome person. And
but like the voice is hard.
I know the voice is one of those, like, you gotta learn
like
to
Fran
love it kind of voices.
Does she have an accent?
Aquafina?
No.
Well, if I hit Aquafina on Google Images, it just pulls up water bottles.
You guys don't know who Aquafina is?
Yeah, no idea who that person is.
No.
What?
Oh my god.
Really?
No idea.
Oh, it's spelled all weird.
AWKWAFINA.
I put it in chat. Yeah.
Like awk. Yeah.
Oh, it's awk. Like awkward.
Like awkward.
like
awkward.
yeah.
Like awkward.
like
if you pronounce it, that's how it's spelled.
Yeah.
Yeah. She was in Crazy Rich Asians.
Shang-Chi.
Anybody watch
She was in Shang-Chi.
Shang-Chi is what I know her from.
Yes, yeah.
She's the best friend in Shang-Chi.
She was Raya, but not
I can't add it so that you guys could see it, but yes, Aquafina, definitely my hero.
I think that's valid.
Okay.
Yeah.
That makes sense. That makes sense.
It's the water brand. No, Kim, not the water brand.
I had to Google it.
Although, shout out Aquafina for keeping us hydrated.
You stole mine. Mine's Dasani.
This is my number one supporter right here. Great value purified water.
And then I'm over here bougie as hell with my Fiji.
Right.
And it's even refrigerated. Mine is room temp.
How you know mine is because the condensation. Okay, never mind. Yeah, that's a little
Gave it away.
I'm smart like that.
In any case, let's go to the next person who's got their hear me out ready.
I'm ready.
Miss Reeps? Oh, let's go.
Oh, let's hear it.
Okay, you ready?
Hit us.
Sean Connery. Hear me out. That man could tell a story all night long, and I could just listen. His voice is incredible.
I'll take Schwartz.
That makes sense.
And he's a handsome guy back in his day.
Are you
He's
talking
very
old
handsome.
Sean Connery or young Sean Connery? Like 007 Sean Connery?
Like
or like
any.
The Rock Sean Connery?
Like all of it.
All of it.
I love that man.
Okay.
All of it.
Okay.
All of it.
So I will say this. I'm familiar with Sean Connery, but I don't think that I've ever like listened to his voice enough, because I don't remember any movies with him in it.
Oh, dude,
that I watched.
The Rock is a must-watch. You have to watch The Rock.
I don't think
It's
I've seen
Nicolas Cage and Sean Connery together. Imagine that, if you will. Like,
I think Nick. Yeah.
I haven't seen it, so I guess that's one that we're gonna have to put onto our
write it down.
must-watch list.
Write down The Rock, dude.
Yeah,
Epic
The Rock,
movie.
not the wrestler.
No,
No.
No,
No.
not
It's
Dwayne The
it's
Rock
about
Johnson.
Sean Connery and Nicolas Cage escaping Alcatraz.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. All right. Yeah, I'll have to look into that one.
I guess not technically escaping. It's breaking back in to Alcatraz
Why?
to stop a whole terrorist event.
Yeah.
It's great. It's a great watch. If you haven't, dude, anything with Nick Cage is great anyway.
I will say
it's
Nicolas
bad,
Cage
it's good.
Yeah, he's really good.
I can say the only experience I have with Alcatraz is Black Ops 2 Mob of the Dead.
Yes. Great game. Great game. Okay, so Sean Connery. We can go with that. We can go with that.
Yeah.
Who else got one?
I have one.
Oh, all right. Let's hear it.
So I'm probably gonna butcher her name, but Haruka Tomatsu. She's Japanese. She is the voice actor for one of my favorite anime characters from like the first anime I've ever watched, Sword Art Online. She's the Japanese voice actor for Asuna Yuki in the anime.
Nice.
That's the only reason why I will recognize who you're talking about, but I don't have the visual of her. Like Asuna, I know. I love Sword Art Online.
She is very beautiful. She has really long hair, which I don't know why. I like long hair.
Okay.
And then,
Okay. I respect it.
And her smile is pretty. She's got a pretty smile.
A pretty smile to boot. Okay. Voice actors don't get enough love, so I respect it.
This is true.
Her character is oof. Like Asuna is just such a great character. Okay. All right. I see you, Lil Reeps. All right. Who else got one?
Ooh. I got one.
So,
I think
okay.
kind of from left field. I think kind of from left field.
Okay.
All right, hear me out. My hear me out celebrity crush would be Sarah Silverman.
Oh,
and as
now we
okay.
can know why.
There's
That's
two
a
parts to
curveball.
that. So one, I think she's pretty attractive, right? I think for a comic, she's a 10. I think for like a model, she's probably a 5, right? Let's be honest.
Yeah.
There's something about her like attitude and the way she like tells her jokes. There's like a confidence in there that's like intriguing to me. Like I feel like, I don't know, like she'd be the kind of woman that would like smack you and spit on you and like be like you're mine tonight. You know, like that kind of like, you know what I mean?
Is that what you want? Smack the shit out of you.
Miss Reeps like, okay, hold on.
Giving hints.
Is this an
Giving
invite?
hints.
No, I'm just saying. I'm just saying that there's a radar that goes off with that kind of stuff, and like she is pinging that radar of like she's the kind of lady that's gonna be like, no, you sit down and shut the hell up, and you're gonna do what I tell you. Like, really, all right,
Yes,
all
ma'am.
right, all right. And
That is
and
so
she's
funny.
funny. She can make you laugh during it too.
Yeah.
She'll probably
Right.
just insult my
Right.
penis the entire time, but
I'm not gonna lie to you.
But I'm here for it.
When you said Sarah Silverman, I don't know why Tina Fey's face popped into my head first, and I was like, no, that's not the right person. I was like,
Right,
why
yeah,
am I thinking
no.
of Tina Fey? Nah, no, not the right
Hey,
person.
Reeps, shut up
Hey,
and do the laundry.
Listen, now
As
we
in-
know how to make
That's all it took.
I'm rich right now, brother.
Oh man.
God, I'm glad I don't live there anymore.
Oh god.
I miss you.
Traumatizing.
I know. You tell me every day.
Traumatizing. Well, you're never gonna forget this, Ethan.
Oh, there's been worse things that I'll never forget.
Oh, I don't doubt it.
That's for a different episode.
Yeah, that's
That's
for
our
another
fault.
episode.
Right.
Yeah, it's gonna be another discussion topic. What traumatized you growing up? Hey, let me
Oh,
tell
fuck things. Hold on, I got a whole list.
I don't think he wants to tell that story.
I know the one you're
Oh,
thinking
no.
of, and you're absolutely
Oh,
fucking
no.
right.
Oh no!
That's the one that's gonna be on our
Damn right.
that's gonna be on our Patreon.
Right.
The VOD
Yeah,
all
yeah,
after dark, yeah.
That is gonna be the pay-per-view version of the podcast.
Family
Oh
friendly.
Lord!
Oh,
Oh
God.
man!
Bad multitasking experience.
Ooh, that was great. All right, who's next?
Multitasking? Oh, Lord.
I think memes was gonna.
Memes.
Yeah, so my hear me out is because they're very like average. Like it's not a person that's usually on like the cover of like World's Sexiest Man or anything. Jason Bateman. But like from The Switch. I've watched that movie religiously, and I love him.
He's awesome. He would be
He
fun to
is.
hang out with, I feel like.
Right.
That tricky baby.
I just love him.
It's a guy.
Yeah.
Jason Bateman.
Yeah.
Nice.
Interesting.
Why is that interesting?
Bateman.
Oh
He
my
squished
god.
us Venom. Bateman.
Right.
That's who I'm competing with. Huh. Okay.
Sure,
No
because I'll
competition,
meet
buddy.
him.
Yeah, none at all.
'Cause
Mr. Reeves
I'll
is
meet
Sean
him.
Connery. He's not even here anymore.
Right.
And fucking Jason Momoa.
I was gonna say, yeah, and Jason Momoa.
Yeah, it's a little one-sided in that,
Right.
competition.
It's the ones that you have that are like your actual celebrity crushes. Like I have to compete with like Selena Gomez and Sabrina
Jennifer
Carpenter.
Lawrence.
Come on.
Mm-hmm.
No
Yeah.
contest.
There's
I don't know what
none.
to tell you. Selena Gomez is boo. She's
I
bae.
know she's number one. I get it.
Absolutely.
Legit. That's a valid.
Yeah.
But that's
it
the
is.
list. That no need to
That's
hear
the
me out on
A-list
that one.
No,
Is that
no.
what
Is that
Nope.
she the one that does? I just want to be good for you. Is that her? You know that song I'm talking about?
Yes. That's her song.
Yes.
Mhm.
That's a making baby song.
Andy the chat, I approve. Yes, Andy. Yes.
Okay, who's
And he
next?
got that on his playlist.
Yeah. All right. Let's see. Anybody else? You can make your own potatoes. Cam.
I want to hear Cam's.
Oh yeah, Cam, you gotta hear me out.
I was gonna say Jim Carrey because
That's a good hear me out.
honestly, like, you don't have to be attractive, but like
Yeah.
if you're funny and like a good person, that's all it takes. Like you don't
Yeah.
have
I
to
think,
be
yeah.
hot.
That is
I
a
like
really
him.
good one.
But
That's a
freaking
good
Andy's over here like, oh no, you have to be hot. Okay.
I
No,
think Andy's
make
got
your
both
own
bases covered because he's
potatoes.
funny looking.
Andy's got a win-win going
Andy's
on over
catching
there.
strays.
I'm sure
Nice.
I'm
Right.
fucking
Dog,
nice.
you got one?
Yeah, I mean, I was almost embarrassed to say this, but hear me out. Miss Rachel, and like, hear me out. Not like anything like like intimate like that, but
Right.
Good job.
always wanted. I've always wanted somebody to be able to introduce to my parents, right? And I feel like Miss Rachel is like that kind of like person that's like like respectful, disciplined, all that, like good with kids.
Right.
So like, I can see like a bright future with someone like Miss Rachel. So
Put it in,
Who
put
is
it
Miss
in,
Rachel?
put it in. Good job.
See, I'm with the win on this one.
some of you guys know about Miss Rachel too, though.
That's hilarious.
Is this
Oh my
her?
god.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
She got leaked at one point.
Hey, yo, whoa. Hey, yo.
Whoa.
We are not going to talk about Miss Rachel Leaks in here.
I thought you were saying Miss
Handle
Reaper
it.
at first when you first started talking, and I was like, yo, Sea-Dog, what the hell, bro?
Salacious.
Stop recording. Like, stop recording, right?
Hey, hear me out, guys. Miss Reaper.
Oh, thank you, honey.
Okay. So now I guess we have to hear from Miriam.
I don't really have one. I honestly don't. Like I'm
That's cap.
this whole time you guys were doing that, I'm like looking up male celebrities. I'm like, I'm not interested in any of them.
Ryan Gosling.
That's cap.
It's okay.
Like,
Ryan Gosling's an
Broadway.
A-list. Excuse me. Do not disrespect the Gosling.
Oh my god, no, yeah.
Any vocalist from any like pop rock band.
That's not true. But if you guys know who the Deftones are, Chino Moreno, him
Yeah.
probably.
You know?
Yeah.
Okay. I have
He's
absolutely
not
no
that
idea who you're talking
attractive,
about.
but if you look him up, like he's not that attractive, but I like his like look, like his style. He just looks like, I don't know, like very
like Sea-Dog.
rough.
There you go. That's how you do it. Hear me out.
Mm-hmm. There you go. That's it. That's all.
He's
All
not
right,
attractive,
we got
but I like the way he looks.
Vision.
Here it is.
Okay. Hear
Sorry,
me
I took
out.
Miss Rachel from you.
I am kind of with Miriam. I don't have one. I really don't.
Wow.
I
Yeah,
am
like
kind of
Ashley in here.
I am kind of now. Ashley, on the other hand, she's got a laundry list of them, but
We'll bring her in.
That's
yeah.
usually how it goes, right?
Let's see, like Patrick Mahomes, just about any like NFL player with a big butt.
On that note, let's bring in
Yes.
our next guest.
Okay, here she
Patrick
is. She says, "Are you talking about my hall passes? Give me the list. Who do we got?"
Give me the list.
Give me the list.
Can you imagine? Hey, let's
So we
talk
got-
about this for a
Imagine
second.
if she
Can you
literally
imagine-
got
brings
Patrick
him a list
Mahomes,
and it just drops down.
Travis Kelsey. She basically wants the whole Chiefs squad.
Patrick Mahomes in bed, like, oh yeah,
That's
babe.
fair.
Taylor
Oh,
Lautner.
yeah.
Sound like Kermit the Frog.
I won the Super Bowl just for you.
Like, I'm here. I'm here.
Come get this trophy.
Yeah. I don't really follow much celebrity culture myself, so yeah, I don't know. I'm not
Okay.
I'm not into that, but yeah. Basically, Ashley just said the whole Chiefs squad at the same time.
Oh my god.
Okay.
All 80 of their players.
That is insane.
I love that for Ashley.
That is wild.
She said,
Are we
"Don't
talking
put
about
words in my
Ashley?
mouth."
just the starting squad or like the whole roster?
Yeah. The water boys in there
whole
getting it, dude.
Varsity, JV, and the Water Boys. Everybody.
Just all of them.
Oh my
Nice.
god.
She said, "What's the coach's name?"
We're talking like the
Andy
managers,
Reid.
the owners.
And
Yeah.
Reed.
Yeah, she said Andy
Big
Reid
Red.
could get it
That's Big
too.
Red. Oh my god.
Making shit up. I love her. I love her.
Oh my god.
Yo,
Well, he-
Viz, don't ever take her to a Chiefs game. Ever.
Yeah,
Right.
it's bad enough
Hey,
watching
you
it
can
on
spice things up in the
TV.
bedroom vision. Just grab one of those like Denny's menus and be like, all right, babe, here's what I need you to do. All right, on the bed, 34 left, panties off, go. Like,
Oh my god, that was great. That was great.
Is that the
All
end
right.
of that first part here?
Yeah,
is
'cause
now a
Cam
good time
disappeared,
for an advertisement?
yeah, we gotta
Absolutely.
thank
Oh
our
yeah.
sponsors.
Steph,
Go for it.
Steph.
Okay,
Go for it.
so I've got a speaking of sports teams, and I think we were talking about water and hydration earlier. I'd like to introduce one of our sponsors here.
Dun, dun, dun.
Shout out.
Shout out to our
Uh,
sponsors. Thank
let's
you very much
see.
Shout out.
for making this
Thank you.
podcast a thing.
Thank you. Please make sure to listen to us wherever you get your podcast.
Shout out to our sponsor, Armpit Sweat Water.
Ooh,
So
yum.
Armpit sweat
Nice.
water.
Thirst Quenching just got a wild upgrade, introducing Armpit Sweat Water, the water that packs a punch with every sip. Why settle for plain water when you can energize your body with Armpit Sweat Water, enriched with a boost of electrolytes and the perfect dash of salt? It's not just hydration, it's a hydration revolution. Armpit
That
Sweat
is
Water.
Thank you, Armpit Sweat
Thank
Water.
you,
Thank
Armpit
you
Sweat
so much.
Water. Thank you.
We appreciate
you.
the support, Armpit Sweat Water.
Hey, without
I
you
gotta
guys,
say, I have
we're not-
enjoyed
we're not
filling your
nothing.
bottles for you. I mean, drinking your bottles for you.
Yo, I got a bottle of it right here. Wait, hold on.
Oh man! All right, let's get into the next
Right
one here,
here.
guys. Next question: is it scarier to think that humans are the most intelligent life form in the universe, or that there is more intelligent life form out there?
Ooh, I'm all
Definitely
over
that
this
there's
one.
more intelligent life.
Definitely
out
the
there.
latter.
I think it's scarier that humans could be the smartest, like the most intelligent life form in the universe, because
Yeah.
I
We're-
agree.
we're
We're
like
pretty much fucked.
Right. Right. That's the route I was
the
going.
way things have been going recently isn't adding up too well for us.
Right.
Yeah.
Like, have you guys seen those TikToks of like, we are now the adults of this world? We are?
Yes.
Right. Like,
Look at us
There's
sitting
a
here
new
on a
generation
Saturday.
behind me. I'm
We're
20
gonna
years
be
old.
like
I'm a new
legends.
generation.
Legends to other cultures.
right.
Yeah.
I can't wait till I have grandkids. I'm gonna be the most fucking amazing grandfather, and my generation, if the world doesn't burn, is gonna be pretty cool.
The world
Yeah, I
doesn't
can't wait
burn.
to see grandpas being like skibbity toilet.
No, that's gonna be Gen
What, the
Alpha.
Sigma?
That's gonna be Gen Alpha.
In the nursing home.
That's the Gen Alpha.
What the
He's
Sigma?
passing it on. He's
You're
passing
gonna
it
be
on.
sipping on that some.
My life is getting
Yeah,
phantom attacks.
That's phantom tax on my lunch.
Okay. So I will say that I agree that I feel like us being the most intelligent is definitely more worrisome for me.
Right.
I just feel like if we're the ones that can make things happen and we are this chaotic, then God help us if we manage to go to other planets.
Mm-hmm.
God help us. I can only imagine like the planets are going to become just as bad as countries in terms of like, oh, we need these resources, we need to get it from them, and
Yo, Earth
yeah.
versus Mars, right here, right now.
What's
I have the worst poker face in the world.
what is it?
What are we laughing at? Did I miss
What's so
something?
funny?
Look in the chat.
Damn.
I'm so sorry, but this is the only question I read on our thing. I think humans are stupid. I think we're
Yeah.
at the bottom of the food chain.
Right.
Yes.
Dogs,
Yep.
so smart, so freaking,
Elephants.
and they're dogs. Can you imagine like a species that we don't know about?
Right.
Oh my god.
Mm-hmm.
That's
I mean,
it.
there's a reason that in Planet of the Apes won, you know? Because, yeah.
Let's not count out the Zimblorps over in Centaur 917.
What?
I don't know. I'm making shit up.
Okay. I was like, I don't catch this reference, Ethan.
This-
You're gonna
this
have to
was-
clarify.
This is one of
Oh,
my
man.
like question submissions, right? And this, if you want to go down rabbit holes, you just look up anything on YouTube about the different like theories of the universe, like where the like the time theory, like things like we are not the only ever living beings, but we are the only living beings in this time, right? Because I mean, think about the universe, billions and billions of years old, right? There's so many like different theories of like what's going on, like the empty universe theory, where it's like it's literally us. We're the only things in the entire universe that are intelligent enough to think the way we do, or we have already been like scouted, and they want nothing to do with us because we're like a violent, primitive, civilization, right?
Yeah, we're over here.
Mhm.
Look at these idiots
so
still kill
many-
themselves off.
It is such an
Right.
amazing thing to like. Sometimes like I'll just get lost in the sauce for like all night about all these different random videos like that, and it just makes you think about who we are as. I mean, look, we're like bags of meat that are getting controlled by a brain that we don't even know how it works. You know what I mean? Like
We're a brain.
we're starting to discover things like quantum physics and how all that intertwines, and how electrons can be in two spots at once, or they could be split across the entire planet, and they both experience things at the same time, right? So like, if you like multiply that across the universe and you start going down these rabbit holes of like what the possibilities actually are, it's almost too overwhelming to wrap your head around.
I have a
our
pretty solid
primitive brain.
Adam and Eve theory that I came
Right.
up with.
Perfect.
Yeah,
Um,
that I
yeah,
can
it's just
understand.
like
Rabbit holes like that are just
For me, when I saw this question and I posted it, I think I was more terrified that we weren't the only or the smartest species, or the most intelligent species, because I feel like if there was a more intelligent species that knew that we were around,
We'd be
and
gone.
we have seen nothing about them, then we are like left to our own devices to just fail
agree.
in our own human nature. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's more terrifying to me than us being the cream of the crop. Like, that's cool. Like, I think as we evolve and our technology gets better and better, and we start going to different planets and inhabiting different planets, cool. But if we are the bottom of the food chain and there's way better things out there, and they're just leaving us alone, like, that's even more terrifying to me. That they're just like, yeah, F these dudes, they're on their own.
Like,
We're
at
the
least,
reality
if it's-
TV.
Yeah,
If it's
exactly.
just us, right? Like, if we're the smartest, like, or like the most intelligent species out there, like, at least I know what to expect, Because like, there's only so much that like humans are capable of. But like
right now.
right now, like, on my lifetime, I guess. But just like what we've said, like, just knowing that someone could be out there that's like smarter than us and could literally just like maybe obliterate us like at any given moment, like
Hello,
that's terrifying.
Transformers.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, what if we're like ants to other species?
Right.
Like you don't think twice about stepping on an ant, but like what if we're the ants?
Yeah, right.
I
It's
do.
like somebody's just looking at us, and then they see us stomp on the ant. They're just like, "Oh yeah, let's see how you like it."
Just grabs the planet.
Okay, so nice general discussion. I like it. Definitely thought provoking. So if you guys have anything that you'd like to say about the topic, throw it in the comments, guys. Let us know. What do you guys think? What's scarier? Let's go on to our next question. Unless we have another sponsor. I don't know if we have another sponsor we got to shout out first.
Not yet.
Not yet. Okay, cool. Just want to make sure we don't want to
Working on
neglect our
contracts.
sponsors here.
We're still
All right.
signing the NDAs and stuff, collecting funds.
Yeah.
and all
Yeah,
that,
yeah,
you know,
yeah.
like,
I
all
get
the
it.
back-end stuff.
The paperwork's in process.
Yeah,
Right.
all the legalities that need to be crossed, and
we get a lot of traffic, we get a lot of inquiries, so like we really gotta vet like these companies.
Andromeda
You know,
Airwaves.
Yep. All right.
Yep.
So, next question. If you had been given a different name, would your life have been any different? So, I would like to start with this one because my name is very unique for a male. So, when it comes to my life, I have been mistaken for a female on multiple occasions.
Shout out Sea-Dog.
Shout out Sito. To the point where most recently, my wife sent me a text message. Memes sent me a text message the other day with a photo, and it was from my health insurance provider, where I am the owner of this policy, and it has me as the wife and memes as the husband because of the name.
Right.
Nice.
So if my name wasn't said name, then I feel like I wouldn't have gone through as many hoops and hurdles that I did when it came to after the elementary and high school experience. So I feel like it would definitely have made a difference.
Well, heck, my life would be different. Do you know how many times people call me? Oh, I'm looking. And I'm like, oh, that's my husband. And they're like,
hey, dox him right now. Just dox him out.
Just completely doxed.
Yep.
It's all right. We'll edit that out. Anyways, Cam.
My address is
You just leave it.
Beep. It's beep beep beep.
If you guys are really interested, that will also be in our Patreon page.
Boom.
Yeah. All personal information, including social security numbers, will be available.
Yeah, you can count on me to dox my credit card numbers.
Ew.
There you go.
All right. I know Cam had her hand up. So Cam, what's up?
I honestly thought I would have like the top one, but then you spoke and I was like, yeah, you take the cake on that one.
Yeah.
No one has ever heard of my name before. And so they always mispronounce it. They add like extra consonants, like all of that. And I'm like, that's not really how. But
You know what's weird though, Cam? I'm sorry to cut you off, but there's literally a girl that went to another high school in the same county as me. We were like, I think in the same grade because she ran track and field, so did I, and she had the same exact first and last name as you.
See, that's crazy.
Wow.
Like, and there was a girl that grew up in the same town as me that had the same name, but like one letter was different. And she was like, I guess she was like a super like macho, like female, like not a girly girl at all. She joined like the high school football team and all this, and I'm like,
oh,
wow.
But I do feel that if my name was different, I wouldn't have conversations that I have today about it, because it is a very like it's a conversation starter for sure. Like whenever I introduce myself, they're like, oh, that's interesting. Like, how'd you get that? And so I go on to tell it, and they're like, oh, that's really cute, you know. But, you know, Sito takes the cake on that one for sure.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean,
I've got an
your name is
interesting one
definitely
that might
unique.
top Cetos.
So,
Ooh.
Oh.
Well,
Oh,
okay, it might not top Cetos, but it's pretty interesting. So, when I was born, I actually, from the time I was born until about first grade, I think it was second grade when I changed it, I went by the name Kyle. So I have an entire portion of my family that still knows me as Kyle. They call me Kyle to this day. I have not went by that name since like the second grade, and I started going by Matt in second grade, which was my first name, and my reasoning for not, and what a weird thought for a first grader to have or a second grader to have, but I did not like the name Kyle. And
sorry for any Kyles out there.
Yeah, sorry to all the Kyles out there.
It's South Park of you.
I also like the name Matt better because at the time I was a big fan of the show Digimon. And there was a character, there were two characters, they were brothers. And there was the little brother, and then the big brother's name was Matt. And Matt was really cool. So I wanted to be like Matt and go by Matt. So
yeah.
And
so screw you, Kyles.
Looking
Just
back
kidding.
on that, I truly do think, like, no offense to the Kyles out there, but in my opinion, Kyle is kind of a weak name. Like, I feel like I'd be a little more of a pushover if my name was Kyle.
Sorry, Kyles. Any Kyles out there? I mean, you just gotta do better.
See, that's the thing.
Yeah,
you don't even need to apologize to the
names,
Kyles
Kyle.
out there. The Kyles out there that are listening to this are like, they're like, I'm sorry, my name's weak. Like,
All right, now we need all the Kyles in the chat to throw a comment down explaining your case. What makes you the better Kyle? Let us know in the chat.
Flame New Vision.
Wasn't there like a Kyle off? I don't know if you guys saw on TikTok like 2 years ago. It's like everyone had the same name and they all
That sounds
gathered.
so familiar.
There's like hundreds of them. I
Yeah.
don't know if it was. I think it was Kyle, but I'm not sure.
Yeah.
But it was like hundreds of them, like old, young, like middle ground. It was like they all like had fucking pool noodles. They're all beating each other with pool noodles for like an hour straight.
Right. Yeah, that's
And
so
they
familiar.
crowned like a 6-year-old little kid the winner.
I've
right.
definitely seen that before. Yeah.
New Kyle was the winner.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen those, but now I'm gonna have to look it up. The Kyle off.
It's very old, very old. Like I said, I'm not sure it's Kyle, so.
Oh yeah.
Right.
I might have some a little bit different, like outside of the first name. It's more. I mean, Charles is pretty basic, so everybody could I had no problem with that. But it's more my last name, And growing up, and being in an area that's mostly Hispanic, so if you know my last name, like the first 2 syllables of that name is I think it's kind of like a cuss word in Spanish.
Oh.
So from junior high, through high school, that was kind of like a theme for me. So that was kind of like annoying. Like it didn't really bother me, but then at some point I was just like, what the hell? What's with this last name? Because I was also using a different last name when I was living in the Philippines and going to school over there. And we don't even want to talk about that one because that one's even more complicated. But when I got here going to school, I had my mom's last name, and yeah, I mean, just the first 2 syllables of that name was kind of like a cuss word for Spanish. And being in a high school, mostly Hispanics, and that was just like, I just took it all. I just took it all.
Right. That makes sense.
All of
I
it.
got made fun of a lot with my name.
All of it.
Every
in a
inch.
gaping
Yep.
hole.
Yep.
Shout out episode 4, guys. Shout out episode 4.
Yeah, you're gonna have
If
to
you
go
have no
to
idea what
episode
we're
4.
referring to, go watch the last episode.
Uh-oh.
Oh my god. I love it. Okay, Miriam. Let's hear what Miriam's got to say.
I have nothing. I feel like my name is pretty normal. I don't think it would have made my life any easier or more complicated if it was different.
Nice.
That is
That's it.
nice.
Good.
That's all I got. Sorry,
Good
guys.
She's like,
So
sorry.
Sorry.
So
I'm
what if
sorry,
your name was like
I got a normal name.
Maria?
Miriam would have been a
Is she-
Kyle if she was a guy.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah,
100%.
I
No question
actually,
about
I would have been Brett.
Is that
No.
is that
Ain't
what we're
no
gonna
way.
do now?
Huh?
Is that what we're gonna do now? Are we gonna call people Kyles now?
You're such a Kyle.
It's like
It's
male
gonna be
Yes,
Miriam's fault.
It's not being a Kyle. That is such a Kyle behavior.
Oh man. So
I
wait.
think my life would have been easier if I didn't have the H, but I like my whole.
Me too.
Nicole.
I'm a big fan.
Hey yo.
You could never find the keychains, none of that shit
Right.
with my name spelt right.
Yep.
It's okay. At least Mr. Reese loved you just the way you are.
True story.
Mhm.
True story.
I know my
All right.
life would have been different, so for sure.
Mm.
Yep.
Your life almost was different because you had a name that was gonna be your first name.
Yeah, and it's so basic.
Uh-huh.
It's so basic. My name
And
was
then her
gonna
mom-
be Kayla, and then instead we
Uh-huh.
went with a really Asian name. So, and then I'm tan. So there's so many questions. So everyone always says, "What are you?" And then it opens up a bucket. And then my name sounds funny, I guess, to some people. So then they start rhyming it with other things. And
Oh God,
yeah, so that's always been my
Ooh.
life.
Delirium.
that could get old real quick.
Oh
Bling
yeah,
bling, get the bling bling.
Yeah.
bingo, bingo. Oh yeah, I hear that one all the time.
Sito.
Hey,
Shout out to
listen.
episode what 3?
Right?
Yeah, we gotta get that on the shirt, man. You gotta get it on there.
It's
I
on
still
my
haven't looked it
list.
up yet.
I'll put it. I'll put it on the shirt. I'll make it for Sito because he needs it.
Yeah, right. And then I'll just do it when I'll just be like, sorry. I'm sorry. Because
Yeah.
I'm the one that's been doing it really. Like, I've been doing it to myself. So I'm just gonna catch myself like, god damn.
Yeah.
Oh man. All right. Oh wow, actually I think that was the last question. So
Yeah.
oh wait, Reese.
Douglas, you didn't do your
Douglas.
name.
Would
I
I?
also
Would my
didn't
life
do
be
mine.
different if my name was different?
Yes.
Yeah.
I do not believe so.
He wouldn't have his kick-ass high school nickname.
What was that? Ooh,
My
tell us,
kick-ass
tell
high
us
school
more.
nickname.
Please elaborate.
Yeah, wasn't it Dig Dug or something?
People still call you Dougie Fresh.
Dougie Fresh.
Oh, Dougie Fresh.
I will say
Yeah.
my middle name is very feminine. So that was
Really?
that's always especially like in the military, every piece of paperwork has your like full name on it.
Oh
Yo,
man.
Adrian.
Yeah, thanks. Yeah. Here we go. Let's get it out there. My middle name is Adrian.
But you know what? That has become more gender neutral. That name for
It
sure.
Yeah, I was
has.
gonna say that's definitely more.
In 1984, it was not gender neutral.
Yeah, so I can see that. Yeah.
In
At least your name is not
1984,
Kyle.
they were
But-
looking at you and going, "Ooh, your name is Adrian."
Yeah, Adrian.
Right.
But yeah, so what's unique about it? I'm a junior, right? So I'm a junior, and I'm the second born. So kind of unique to be a junior as the second born. There's a
Second
whole
born,
story-
yeah,
There's a whole
son.
great story for that. That's for another podcast, I guess. But yeah, I don't think honestly, everything I've done in my life, as far as like getting jobs and all that kind of stuff, like I don't feel like my name has been a detriment or an advantage. I think I just have I have the plainest name you could ever think about. It literally is like the plainest name.
You?
So I can honestly say that I don't feel either way if my name was different that my life would be different.
Okay. All right. I
The
respect that.
the paperwork just came through from one of our sponsors. If we have a moment.
Ooh,
All
what a-
right.
All
Oh, yeah.
right.
Let's hear it. Let's
Let's
hear it.
go.
All right, so
Yeah, sorry about that, guys. Like I said, we gotta vet these sponsors sometimes. You know, we get some crazy ones that come in, so we can only pick like the top tier creme de la creme.
Yes,
We
for
want
our
to get you that
sponsorship.
Only
good
the
like
best.
sweat
Yep,
water.
only the best. Only the best here.
Mhm.
this next
Mhm.
one is a
Armpit
fashion
sweat.
company, and it's called Style by Kyle. And
Nice. Nice.
all right, here we go. Is your wardrobe not reflecting the strong, confident man you are? At Style by Kyle, we understand fashion is more than fabric. It's a statement. There we
All
go.
right.
Shout out to
Nice,
Kyle.
Kyle.
Nice.
Actually, hold on. I have one of their products. Give me just a second.
Oh, God.
Let's
Oh,
go.
we got the PR. Yo, we got the PR. Oh, that
Oh,
came
yeah.
in. That's
They,
my
nice.
they
God.
sent promotional items.
Hey,
They sent
they're
promotional
gonna have to
That's
cut
some
another
time.
check for this.
Yeah, this is free advertisement right now.
Yeah.
So, yeah,
All right.
We're going beyond the
go to the billables.
Yep,
So
we're
if you're
going
ever
beyond the
feeling,
scope
if you're
of the
ever feeling a
contract.
little bit risky here, we got this old cowboy style
Hey, there we go.
little deal here. And as a matter of fact,
That's
if we
that's
wanna,
a style by Kyle original,
Yes.
guys. That's
Yeah.
That is an OG. That is an OG style by Kyle.
Yep.
That looks
Oh
like a
my
founder's
God.
piece.
if we look at the
Yo,
Yes.
look
front
at
here,
this. Yo, you just got
look at the
went up 5 points, dude.
Yep, there you go. That's a 1 of 1. 1 of 1.
Yep.
One
One of
Also,
one made
if
just
you're
for
actually
me.
interested in being a sponsor for our podcast, please reach out to us.
Yes, absolutely.
Yes.
You can reach us at our voicesofdegenerates@gmail.com. If you guys want to
Yes.
sponsor, shoot us an email. Like I said, it's a very strong vetting process, and by very strong, I mean we'll take anybody. So you just
If you're
shoot
willing
us
to
an email.
sponsor.
Shoot us an email and let us know. We're happy to have some conversations and see where we're at. But let's get into the next segment, which is one of our very, very well-known segments through our character here, Mr. Reeps.
Hey,
Story time.
Story time.
Story time.
All right, so typically we do a little Am I the Asshole, but today we're going to switch it up. Y'all know I love Reddit. We're going to be on a Today I Fucked Up. And I picked this one. I picked this one specifically because we have a bunch of married people in the chat or people in a relationship, and I feel like this is going to spark an amazing conversation.
super included.
All right, so here. All right, here we
Shut
go.
up, Kyle.
Today I fucked up.
That's a Kyle behavior.
Yeah,
Today I
don't
fucked
be
up
Kyle
by
in a
lying to my wife for 13 years. My wife hates orange and lime flavored candies. I love them. Well, I love the orange and I like the lime. So she passes me the orange Starburst. She passes the orange and green Skittles to me. She passes the orange and green gummy bears to me. And this has been happening for 13 years. What she doesn't know is that the green Haribo gummy bears are actually strawberry. Shortly after we married, for one reason or another, I looked at the back of the Haribo gummy bears package and discovered this. So I haven't said anything for 13 years. Every time we get gummy bears, she gives me the orange and green. I've never said a word. I've enjoyed eating my little lies. Until last night. We had some gummy bears and she opened them and she started to hand me the orange and green ones. But after a few minutes, I saw her looking at the back of the bag. Then I saw her eyes get real big. She turned to me and asked if I've known that the green bears were strawberry. She always thought they were lime. I was honest and nodded my head yes. The look of betrayal was unreal. She asked how long I've known, and I was honest. I told her as long as we've been married. She quit giving me the gummy bears she didn't like, and she's been eating the orange ones out of spite. I don't think I'll get any more gummy bear discards after this. Time to buy my own. I read this as a me and Mrs. Reeps have been together since the dawn of time, I feel like. It has been since, 2002? So we're talking 22 years.
BC.
Yeah, exactly.
BC, age of dinosaurs.
BE,
The Roman
before
times.
Ethan.
I just feel like this was such a great example of how a husband will just
lie to his wife.
Like, it's not lying. It's not lying. Right? She gave him those because she thought she didn't like them. And the husband was just like, all right, cool, I'll take them. The husband, the entire 13 years, has been taking her scraps.
Yeah.
She's taking the ones that she did not like, he will take instead of eating the rest of them, right?
He was doing her a favor.
So, and because that she didn't do her research to realize that they were strawberry, and now she's all bent out of shape about it, go fly a kite, lady. Like,
yes,
for 13 years, you've been thinking you're setting him up with lime gummy bears when actually you've been giving him the good ones. In my humble opinion, you sleep in the bed you make. Okay?
Yes.
I'm here to verify that there is no lime gummy bear. And the
Oh,
green
she has the
is
Haribo gummy
strawberry.
Yeah, she ran away to go get them and came back.
Yeah.
Clash with the gummy bear.
I can't believe they're strawberry.
I bought
I
these
didn't know
for
that.
I thought they were like
They're
apple.
They're the sour
Yeah.
ones, but I bought these for Andy today when I bought peach juice. And
Mhm.
once you said Haribo gummy bears, I was like, wait a second. But yeah, the green is strawberry and there
That's
is no
crazy.
line.
That's so
Wow.
weird. I love gummy bears, and I never knew that.
I didn't
That's
I think
either.
I
strawberry would be
just
like a
eat them.
pink.
Right.
Hot
would
take.
think,
I
right?
hate gummy bears.
Uh,
Oh,
We should have a hot take
Honestly,
segment, actually.
same.
Yes, yes.
I
I'd
would
say-
never.
did you hear
Wait
that?
a minute.
what did he say?
There's
He
some
said,
yelling
I hate you
in the
guys.
background.
Wait, what did he say?
I
He said-
love gummy bears, Andy.
He said, I hate you guys.
He
So
said, I hate
the
you
reason
guys.
I brought this up, the reason I used this today I fucked up is because I want to know if there's anything in your all's relationship that you all do just because of the other person.
I lie to myself all the time.
So okay, I got one. Me and memes both can't stand doing the laundry. Like we just can't stand the laundry in general. So we come to an agreement. She folds and then I put it all away. Like that's how we can get to that like even ground. It's like we both hate doing it. So instead of us both going through the entire routine, you do half of it, I'll do the other half. So after she folds it, puts it aside, I do the running back and forth in the closet to put all the stuff away.
Yeah, solid. That's solid teamwork.
Can we verify
Yeah.
this? Verify?
Yeah, no, that's true. That's true. Although you're also supposed to bring them up the stairs for me.
Well, that's just because
And then, like,
so
down the stairs?
we live on the bottom floor of a 3-floor house. So we live on the bottom floor. So
man.
the washer and dryer is
Laundry's
in the
in the
main floor,
middle.
which is yeah, and then the second. So we have to take our laundry bags up, and we have a lot of laundry. Like I have my work clothes that are separate from all of the other clothes, and we still have so much clothes. So I have to pick those bags up and bring them upstairs because she's a little person. So it's a little difficult for her to take a giant bag of laundry up the stairs. So I do that for her. Yes. And
Nice.
I'm
You're
also
sweet
her
out
chauffeur.
there.
She's a passenger princess.
Hell yeah.
Nice.
So is Mr.
not-
Leeds.
Right?
Dad's passenger princess.
Yeah.
Passenger prince.
Nope, princess.
I was like, I saw a TikTok today and I sent it to him where it said, this girl was walking and she's like, oh crap, I forgot my license. So she goes back and then she comes back holding her husband's hand. Like, yeah. Yeah.
That's awesome.
That's awesome.
I was like, oh my God. And I was like, that's you. That's literally you.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think like
See, but I was gonna say that like I hate going back upstairs to go get like my water or something, so I'll ask him to go get it, but he hates it. But he won't.
Nice. But he
But
does it anyway.
But I will do it when she needs me to. Like 9 times out of 10, when she tells me, oh my God, I forgot this, she's usually telling me in a way where it's not like you're telling me that you forgot it. You're asking me to go
That's
get
marriage.
it without telling me to go get it. So
That's marriage
I'll
for
go
you.
upstairs and I'll get it so she doesn't have to get up off the bed and I'll go and give it to her.
Right.
I think I've made peace with, and it's become like, to me, it's become like a kind of like fun thing, but I've made peace with the fact that no matter what food item or drink I have, I will give up a portion.
Yes.
Yeah.
That too.
There will be, she'll steal some of my drink and she'll go, what's this? And like,
What do you want?
I can verify that. She does the same shit to me too when I'm there.
or food, if it's like something I know, like if I'm like out, if we get like a dessert or something somewhere, she'll be like, oh, what's this? And like, steal a forkful. But like, I remember at the beginning of our relationship, because this has been going on for a long time. The beginning of our relationship, you're kind of like, God damn it, man! If you want it, just order your own. You know, like that kind of mindset. But now,
But I didn't want the whole thing. I just wanted to try it.
Right.
and now it's become like I just know. Like I'll get something and I'll just know. Like, can I have 2 forks? Because she's gonna steal a piece anyway. Like,
Yeah.
or like if I pour a drink, I just like leave it there and I just know. I'm like waiting for her to be like, oh, what's this? Like,
Yeah.
so now it's kind of like a thing. Like now it's enjoyable instead of being like, what the hell are you doing, lady?
Mm-hmm.
But,
Sometimes she does it like she'll have her own drink and you'll have something else. And
and
it's like
babe,
I'll be
I would
sitting on the
eat
couch.
the orange and green gummy bears for you. I want you to know that.
Well,
Hey,
those
there
would
you
be my
go.
favorite. And yes, Ethan, I have to like make sure it's safe for everybody.
Mm.
That's what I
Well,
do.
if I've been drinking half the can, I'd imagine it's safe.
Sito, give us a quirk. Give us a quirk of your marriage.
Yeah.
I mean, this is again, Miriam is a saint, and everything is actually opposite for me. Besides me being the bank account, but that's another topic.
Whoa.
Holy
Whoa.
shit.
Hold up there, buddy
Yo.
boy. The bank account?
Mirrors off. Mirror.
Yeah, I just wanted to come off.
I just want to fact check that. He is 100% lying that he's a bank account.
She is actually her, but yeah, no, she does everything for me. Like I said, Miriam is a saint. She understands me. She just like, I mean, I can't be with anybody else. Like Miriam just does everything. I do drive her. She is a passenger princess. I've been telling her that, you know, like, get your license. Like, what the hell? Like, get your damn license. Like, what the hell? Like, but
I have really bad. Okay, hear me out. I have really bad
you have
anxiety.
license?
I would literally crash into a tree if I drive. Like, I can't. I have really bad anxiety when it comes to driving, and I just freeze. So I would just rather not put anyone in danger. I'd
See, I get
rather
that.
take
I
the
get that.
train and the bus and just be safe that way. Because I'm like, I just can't. I know it's so silly, but that's just how it is. I don't know.
I think I learned how to drive in the worst state ever.
Texas.
I would like to say driving, I feel you, Miriam, 1000%.
Mm-hmm.
Driving is so scary, and I didn't get. There's a police officer in the building. I didn't get my
Did you have a warrant?
license.
Did he
Answer any question.
Lawyer up.
I didn't get my license until I was
Look
like
at him.
20.
trying to see what's going on. There's no
Until
like
I was
criminal
like
activity.
26, 25 or 26. And let me tell you about the story about this, because my license is perfectly legally illegal. The government gave it to me, so I am proud to announce this. So, you know, my dad is like super protective of me. Like, you know, I'm the only daughter, you know, he's like,
as
no,
he should.
you don't need to drive, blah, blah, blah. So I move out at like 20, oh God, I don't remember. And, so I'm living in Texas, and I'm with my now ex, and, he's like, oh, you should get your license, blah, blah, blah. And so I'm like, oh, I'm applying for it. And so in Texas, the way it's set up is you take an... What?
It's terrible.
Yes. Yes. And my story will
Getting a
be
permit in Texas was awful.
literally, so, so in Texas, I'm over the age of 21, and I am doing the online driver's course, whatever. It was like 6 hours, and I submitted an application for a driver's license. So they sent me one, and on the back of it was it was a real driver's license, like the actual driver's license, but on the back it said restrictions, can only drive with 21 and up. And so I moved back to California, and I waited like 3 months, whatever the time period is, to say that you are legally living at this address. And I go to the DMV, 1000% legal at this point. I give the lady, the old lady, my Texas driver's license, and I tell her, oh, I just moved here. I need to change the state on my ID. And she goes, oh, okay. So she updates all the information. She everything goes well, and then she gives me like a paper copy of like the license or whatever it is. And then like a month later, I get my license in the mail, and I'm like thinking, like, did this lady put my restrictions on there? Because I never did a driver's test. She didn't.
Nice.
It is a full legal license to drive wherever I want, with by myself if I want. And
That's what a license is, yeah.
Wow.
and
No
I
restrictions.
learned, I'm a self-learner. I am not one of those people who will like textbook learn. Like I dropped out of college because my math teacher was an absolute idiot. I learned how to drive the day I broke up with that same ex. It was pouring rain, pitch black outside. I drove 4 hours back to my hometown to my dad by myself. And that is when I learned how to drive.
Wow. Look at round of applause for Cam. Round of applause. Yeah.
Good for you, Cam.
Let's go.
Cam.
Now I'm with Andy and he drives me and I am the passenger princess.
Shout out
The way to go.
Shout out
I
to
don't know
Andy.
where we were going with that one, but there it is. I forgot.
We made it safely, so that's a good sign.
We
Yeah.
did.
There you go.
Oh my god.
Bottom line,
All right.
understandable to have anxiety when you're driving.
Yeah,
Oh
I mean,
my-
Mimi can't drive at night when it's raining at all. Like she literally cannot. Like
can't
she
see.
will be blind.
Yeah.
Same.
Or when it's
Same.
snowing, or in
Same.
the city, or
In the city, it's just
Everywhere.
because you don't like the tight spaces and the
I
way that they
don't.
all drive in the city.
and then like if you invite me somewhere and I have to parallel park, I'm not coming.
Same.
Oh,
I'm not
Insane.
coming.
I'll admit that I will park as far away as humanly possible to have an easy parking spot, especially like an
Easy and
easy
easy out.
exit.
Yeah,
Like an easy
yeah.
exit. I would rather walk a half a mile to where I'm trying to get to than to like struggle in the parking lot. Like
You would
that shit
probably
drives
get
me
kidnapped
bananas.
less that way, right? Because then you could see if there was a car parked next to you.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
See?
Yeah.
You're not human trafficking me.
Right.
You know,
Today.
I feel like I
I'm
surpassed
not
the
trying-
age of worry.
Yeah,
on
I was
that.
gonna say I don't know if you need to worry about that anymore, Reeps. I think
Oh,
you
no. I take that as an
you've
insult. Thank you.
outgrown that fear
You don't know what people are into.
or
Yeah.
that threat, I should say. Yeah, I guess, but I mean, if you got somebody trying to kidnap you,
Damn,
Reeps,
honey.
they're
You know
gonna
what?
have to
He
do
just
something.
fucking.
My power level just went down 10 points. Thank you very much. Like,
Oh no, Sea Dog and
We
Miriam
lost
dropped
them.
down. They must have lost connectivity. It's
Right.
okay.
Yeah, they probably lost internet.
We've got another message from our sponsor whenever you guys are
Ooh.
ready.
yeah,
Oh,
I'd love to hear
wonderful.
it.
It's a new sponsor.
Nice. Yeah, guys,
Is
we
that-
have a back office team that goes through these sponsors while we're live. So, like I said, yeah,
Props
shoot
to
the
them.
email. Shoot
Is-
your shot.
Good
Is
job,
now
guys.
a good time?
If you ever see me on my
That was a
phone,
great
I'm
time.
managing.
Great
That was a
time.
All right. So our next sponsor is brought to us by Illegally Legal Driving School. And
Notice how
Alright.
they spelled the
Ready-
Notice how they
Love
spelled legal
it.
lie.
LIGO.
Lyle.
ready to take the wheel
Legally
with a
legal.
twist? Welcome to Illegally Legal Driving School, where we teach you the driving techniques you never thought were possible. Illegally Legal Driving School, where you learn to drive beyond the rules. Call us today or visit our website to sign up and start your adventures on the road. The illegally legal way.
Thank you. Thank you,
right.
Illegally Legal
Thank you.
Driving
Thank you,
School.
thank you.
We appreciate y'all. Appreciate y'all.
Illegally legal, you are absolutely goated behind the
Yes.
wheels.
I love it.
I will
We
say
appreciate you.
anxiety for driving is not to be messed with because
Mhm.
it is a real like thing. People
Yeah.
are so stupid
My mom
Yeah.
can vouch.
and they drive like they are the only people on the road. They
Yep.
do
Yeah.
not have any remorse for your life, for
Mhm.
your car, for your liability, for anything. And it's crazy. People are
Preach.
so
It's scary out there. It definitely
It
is.
was,
I mean,
I think it's scariest
tough
was
out there.
Florida, though.
Oh
For
my
me.
yeah, Florida
god.
was
Yes!
Oh my
Florida was
god.
crazy.
God!
I was like, wow,
They're
I'm from New
crazy.
York, and how do
First of
people drive
all-
like this?
First of all, I gotta say, I have not seen so many convertible Mustangs before I moved to
Yes.
freaking Florida, dude.
Right.
Like, I don't know what it was, if they had like a fire sale for
I
Ford
saw like 3
Mustang
of them today
convertibles
on
at
the way
one
home
point,
from school.
but there was just like every single time I hit the highway, at least 3 of them drove by me. I was like,
Yeah.
what is happening? Is this like the car
And
for
Teslas.
Florida?
Yeah.
Bye,
But it's weird
bitch.
because they drive faster when it's pouring.
Later, bitch.
Crazy.
Yeah, it
Like,
was
you're
crazy.
supposed to
But
slow down when it's pouring and you can't see, not speed.
No, not in Florida, because they're trying to get out of the rain. Because in Florida, it rains like in isolated locations.
Yeah, it does.
So they're like, "Oh, the cloud is right here. I'm just gonna speed through this cloud and then be in the blue sun."
There's
the
actually
sunshine.
a really cool experience that me and my parents had on the way to. I don't remember. Was it Orlando? Like a while back for a softball tournament. We were in your single cab F-150.
Oh God.
The three of us crammed in there, going from I think Texas.
From Texas to Florida.
And
wow.
it was like we were on the highway and it was sunny, and then like there was a little bit of clouds in front of us, and as we were driving, you could see the rain falling. Like we drove into the rain cloud.
Yeah,
it was really cool.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. It's crazy. It's like people say, you know, oh yeah, in Florida it'll rain over here and no one, but it's true. It really does.
So true.
Yeah.
It's like isolated storms. It's the craziest thing ever.
Remember that time we were gonna go to the zoo, and then we were driving around waiting for the rain to stop, and then we were like, you know what? Let's just head to the zoo, and then the zoo wasn't even raining. We were like, okay, well, we could have came here like an hour ago.
Yeah, it was the weirdest thing. It was literally like right next. It's not like we were that far either. It was like maybe like half a mile.
Yeah, there's definitely pockets.
It's like right there. It wasn't raining.
Yeah,
it's
there
just
was
weird.
a pretty bad storm last night here in where I'm at.
Really?
Yeah.
I think that's exactly where we used to be, actually, which is really funny.
Yeah, right by Orlando.
Yeah, we were right where you were.
Yeah. All right, well, guys, that is everything that we were going to discuss. So I guess we can start wrapping it up here. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I appreciate everybody who jumped in and had a conversation. Obviously,
all of our sponsors
New Vision had to drop out a little early.
Yeah.
So we do apologize
sponsors.
that we kept him a little long, but New Vision, we appreciate you and all the sponsors.
Bye, Andy.
And Andy, hey Andy, Andy making a guest appearance at the end. So again, guys, thank you so much for tuning into our podcast. If you guys are enjoying it, make sure you keep on throwing those comments. Let us know what you want us to talk about, and we are going to leave you guys with our shower thoughts. So, Mr. Reeps,
yes, my favorite shower thought today, dude. Perfect for me. Hey, did you know that surgeons and snipers need to have steady hands for the exact opposite reasons? All right, everybody.
Wow.
We appreciate y'all hanging out with us.
All right.
Thanks so much.
That's it, guys.
Thanks for the fun.